Speaking of on a winning streak right now, Aztec football looking red hot right now. 6-1. They get ready to take on UNLV tomorrow. And joining us right now to ensure the Cannon Karma is the athletic director of the Aztecs, JD Wicker. So JD, just rolling along right now, 6-1. How you feeling about this football team?
Very excited about the football team. And again, thank you for having me on. Excited to be part of Cannon Karma. And I mean, we're playing really well. Obviously, the defense has been bringing it all year. And again, I feel like offensively we get better every week. So, I mean, Agnew on our 10-minute drive last week was 7 of 8. So that is a positive thing to have happen.
That was an incredible drive, a 20-play drive, the longest drive in Division I college football this season for the Aztecs. JD, are you in Vegas right now?
I am. I'm actually in Vegas looking at out at the convention center and the West Gate and a new tower going up and the wind. So, yeah.
I was going to ask you, have you had a chance or will you? I don't know if there's tours yet. The new football stadium's obviously going up, but don't they also, does UNLV have a new football athletic center that they've unveiled, and have you seen that facility?
The Fertitta building, it is open. We will not get a chance to see it. Obviously, they're busy getting ready for the Aztecs, so I have not seen it yet. Maybe when we come back over for basketball for the conference tournament,
Gotcha.
We'll have a chance to take a look at it. But we're going to go tour T-Mobile Arena tomorrow, see what T-Mobile's about, all of their different premium, and as we also start thinking about ways we can improve the fan experience at Viejas Arena as well while we're thinking about a stadium too.
By the way, the Aztecs are red hot right now. Now, talking about working overtime with the Cannon Karma here, JD. So Wednesday, we're out at OG's Mission Valley. Coach Martinez joined us out there. Strasburg's on the mound. He's an underdog, right? But we're like, all right, well, let's bring the karma. Strasburg wins. Nationals up 2-0. And, oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed how Kawhi Leonard's season has started. First, they get the big win against the Lakers and then a smashing victory on the road against Golden State, which just happened to be their first game ever in their brand new arena. And Kawhi and company just silenced the crowd right now. So it would seem that there's a lot of good karma going on right now with everyone attached to the San Diego State Athletic Department.
Yeah, and Xander was top 10 in a tournament in China. I can't keep up with whether is it yesterday or tomorrow in China right now. But so I need to check on what Xander did. And then a couple weeks ago, Shanika Thomas Ricketts, who was a triple jumper for us a couple years ago, she won the silver medal at the World Championships, which means if she can stay healthy, she's in prime position to win a gold medal in Tokyo next year. So it's not just football, basketball, baseball, but it's golf, it's track and field. So yeah, I mean, we got a pretty good run going of athletes at the top of their respective sport right now.
Should we bring the Cannon Karma to Tokyo? Should we do some live shows from the?
We're available.
Track and field?
I mean,
yeah,
wherever
we
need
available
to travel.
next summer.
By the way, we definitely did promise Coach Martinez we're going to be there for the Mount West tournament. That because we were there a couple of years ago, and that turned out really good for the Aztecs. So we're definitely going to be there, JD.
Definitely. Well, I met with President De La Torre yesterday and was updating her on everybody. And brought up Shanika, and she's like, well, we definitely need to be in Tokyo next year. So, I mean, if we're going, y'all might as well go, too.
Beautiful.
JD, not just football, basketball is less than a week away from an exhibition game at Viejas against UCSD. Single-game tickets are available, right? Single-game tickets for every game are available right now.
I believe they are on sale now or will be on sale shortly. So, still plenty of season ticket opportunities left as well. This is going to be a really good basketball team. I hope people don't sleep on it, and then all of a sudden they're looking for a ticket and they can't find one because the team starts hot. So if you want to get tickets, I'd get them now.
I would agree. We obviously anytime you bring transfers in, you sort of have to wait and see and just see how the whole team sort of comes together. But on paper right now, you guys were picked number 2 in the conference. But based on the track record of, Coach Dutch and everything else, I just feel like, last year, everybody just sort of came up a step short. It wasn't a disastrous year. It just was, everyone just seemed to be a step short. And I feel a completely different vibe so far this year.
Well, we were a lot younger last year. I mean, That's the nice thing. You've got, KJ Fegan and Malachi both stepping in at the 1 and 2 position, who have both played college basketball before. Malachi a couple of years in Pullman. KJ's a grad transfer from Santa Clara. Trey Pulliam's coming in with 2 years of JUCO under his, on his resume. Yanni from Vanderbilt's coming in as a grad transfer. Plus, we've got the kids that are returning. So we're going to come out much older, so much more mature as we get into some of those early season games, which have, really been our Achilles heel the last 2 years is slow starts. So I know that's been an emphasis for the team, is to make sure we start off fast with first regular season against Texas Southern game, and then we go to Provo and play BYU that following Saturday. So that'll be a big one for us.
JD, we have about 60 seconds. It's got to be too early for this, right? But when you start looking at potential bowl game destinations for San Diego State, when do you typically get a feel for where the Aztecs may be going?
Yeah, a lot of it's going to depend on, obviously, how we finish out. If we can make the championship game, which if we went out, we're in the championship game. Depending on what happens on the other side of the conference, obviously you could be going to Boise, you could be going to Utah State, they could be coming to San Diego. And that'll really dictate, if we make the championship game, you're hoping Cotton Bowl or the Las Vegas Bowl. And if not, then we start looking at other conferences. Are they going to fill Cheez-It or Redbox up in San Francisco, or Cheez-It in Phoenix? Could slide in there, or wherever ESPN might want to send us at that point.
Well, right now, this is a defense out of 130 FBS schools is number 8 overall in total defense, number 3 in the nation in rushing defense, 9 in scoring defense. Sounds to me like Cotton Bowl. I'm booking it right now. We're off to the Cotton Bowl this year. JD, we're going to do our part with our Cannon Karma. You're doing the great job as always as athletic director. Let's keep the momentum going.
All right, guys. I appreciate it very much. Looking forward to a good night tomorrow night in Vegas, and appreciate the Cannon Karma always. Go Aztecs.